Alright, everybody, so welcome back once again. Last session, you all confronted Amric Van Thamper in the lounge area of the Low Lantern. You originally thought that you all were there as potential targets, potential marks for him to swindle with his money lending business, taking advantage of people that are down on their luck, lending them coin only to charge exorbitant interest prices and take everything from them when they couldn't pay up. He quickly managed to see past the ruse, though, that you were here seeking information and whatnot, seemingly having something whisper in his ear as he was conversing with you all. But eventually, after you had questioned him and he had had his fun toying with you all, a fight broke out. You all were able to subdue Thirstwell before his guards and some other unsavory characters were able to overwhelm you, and were able to continue questioning him. You learned a bit, mostly confirming things that you already knew. You learned that Thavius was being held at the Van Thamper Villa, Thavius Krieg, the High Overseer of Elturel. You learned that his mother had made an agreement with some rather dark entities. You were able to confirm quite a bit from him, that his family had been responsible for paying off the dead 3 cultists, their alliance with them, and mainly their involvement with fiendish entities. Deciding that there was no more to be learned from him, no more benefit to be gained, and only bad to come from his continued existence on this plane, you all sent him to the next. Shortly after, you all bumped into Rhea Mantelmorn, who was approaching you all outside of the Low Lantern, intent on meeting with and interrogating Emmerich herself, but running into you all instead. You all shared your information with each other, shared what you'd been up to in the interim since last you saw each other, just outside of the crater that was once Elturel. After this, you all decided to go and meet with the High Priests at the High Hall of Elturel, at the High Hall of Baldur's Gate, the High Hall of Wonders, hoping to gather some more insight and potentially some allies in the fight against the darkness that was enveloping Baldur's Gate. However, when you all arrived at the gates, a ominous glow began to fill the sky in the direction of the temple, and as the city watch waved you through, suddenly a group of adventurers looking for entrance into the upper city becoming the least of their problems. You saw that during your travel from the Low Lantern into the upper city, something had beaten you all to the High Hall of Wonders and had created a conflagration where it once stood. The High Hall burning to the ground, its priests all arranged in a bit of a show, almost intentionally showing you all that these people could not help you. You did your best to put out the fires, assisting those that were there throughout the night, until dawn finally broke over the scene, and the leadership of the various temples offered you all sanctuary for the rest of the evening in exchange for your aid. So, after that dawn, you all returned to the Temple of Sune, nearby the Temple of the Lady, and met with a couple of people there, and joined Rhea in mourning the losses and hoping to see better days. Now, with little else to do other than confront the Van Thampers at their home, that is where we pick up today. It is probably about 6 o'clock in the evening currently, after your long rest at dawn, and you all find yourselves at the Temple of the Lady. What would you all like to do?
I feel like Anna might probably be praying or in worship in some way.
Okay.
I'm, uh, 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 I'm, Well, I do, well, I'm debating if I want to if we need to gather any supplies before we try to stage this attack or not.
I'm not sure what supplies we would need.
Well, I'm not sure either.
We could do like a little recon trip around it and stake it out.
I could send the bird around.
Yeah, that'd be
The
perfect.
bird.
The bird.
Just to get an idea of what we're charging into.
Is the bird going to get the word?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Got
Ferris
him.
would.
Yeah.
He would. Oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say command, but he would basically command Buddy to take a trip around the perimeter, and then when he gets back to us, just report any.
Okay.
Thing
So
of note, people.
you all are several blocks away from the Van Thamper Villa. Are you sending your familiar out or your homunculus out from where you are at the Temple of Sune right now and having it fly over towards the villa and then scout around? Or are you going with it? How are we doing this?
I think I could send it ahead to scout the villa and then report back to me.
Okay. So how exactly is it going to do that? Is it going to? So I'll tell you what. You all generally know the general location of the villa. You've been able to ask around and discern where it is in the city. It's close by. The home is a stately stone edifice with a detached stable house. There is a 12-foot high stone wall enclosing the entirety of the villa. The sun is just starting to go down, so you can see lanterns begun to be being lit, illuminating most of the courtyard. There are 3 wooden gates, the main entrance, and a coach gate to the south, and a postern gate to the north. How is your homunculus going to go about investigating? What exactly is it going to do?
I figure it would beeline to the to the villa, do a once around, just flying high up, kind of around the perimeter of it,
Okay.
Looking specifically for people, anything of note, activities, just anything that would be informative to know before getting there.
Roll the D100 first.
Ready?
Okay. Alright. So, after about 45 minutes or so, your homunculus does return to you and report its findings. You can't see through its eyes, right? You have to wait for it to come back to you before it can tell you what it saw.
I believe so.
Okay. So make a perception check for it first. It will make it back to you. Just this perception check will dictate how much it comes back to you with. Okay. So just the basics then. Alright. So, there is several individuals, several guards patrolling inside of the wall. Your homunculus was able to count 9 of them. They appear to just be your average spearmen, hired hands type of people. They stood in 3 locations. They didn't seem to move very much from their locations. He didn't notice anybody coming or going in the time that he was investigating the site, but he was able to determine that. Furthermore, he was able to determine that all of the windows are boarded up. Not boarded up, but shuttered quite thoroughly. Not like boarded up as in derelict, but all the shutters, all the curtains are drawn, all that kind of stuff. But there was some light coming from within. A few of the different rooms seemed to be occupied. I believe with the 12, that is all he gets.
Okay. I imagine we're all sitting around, and we all heard that from Buddy. So, now what?
Is Rhea planning on coming with us for this?
Oh, she most certainly is. She is sharpening her sword as we speak.
Does the priestess
I
at the
figured.
temple have any information that she can give us on the Van Thampers? Like, is there anything that she can tell us specifically?
Unfortunately, not much more than you all have already learned. She's
Okay.
able to confirm that they are new money. That she was just the overseer of the sewer systems up until about 6 months ago, when suddenly she saw Meteoric rise to power. No love is lost on her anywhere in the city. I don't think we would need any checks for you to get information out of your own temple. So you would also be able to learn that the City Watch stays away from the villa. They do not like to get involved with the things that go on there. People have gone missing after visiting the villa. Not anyone important enough to cause a stink, but people important enough to notice and be like, oh shit, maybe we shouldn't be messing around over there. But people have been going missing. The most recent one was a tax auditor who was supposed to go collect on the Van Thampers and never came back. But yeah, for the most part, the watch stays away. They don't want to get involved in anything that might go on there. They don't want to see or hear anything that they might have to intervene with, so they keep a good couple blocks away from the villa unless they get directly called there.
That could work in our favor.
Winnie's ears perk up listening to that. I'm assuming she's probably nearby. And she's just thinking about how that they can use that to their advantage.
We know anything more about the quote-unquote types of things that happen there? Other than people going missing?
Make a charisma investigation check to represent you asking around.
So is that just a charisma check?
So do you have proficiency in investigation?
No.
Okay, so then you just roll a straight charisma check.
Okay.
Hey.
Nice.
Okay. So what exactly was your question again?
Do we know anything about the types of things going on there besides, people missing?
Okay. So asking around, most people don't know much. Most of the people here, there's refugees, there's people that were helping out with the fire last night, various types of people here. They don't know much. What they do know is that they have heard what they thought might have been muffled screams coming from the tower. Your homunculus would have seen it. It was a kind of like one of those turrets like you see on the Victorian style mansions. Equally boarded up, no sight into it, but that is something that you've heard, that you would be able to hear, that people have. It's never been enough or consistent or often enough for anyone to really think it, like, and really take stock in it, but people do have said that they think they've been hearing screaming coming from up there.
Interesting.
Alright. And how are we planning on getting in there? I assume we're not just going to go knock on the front door.
Well, I've got her kid's signet ring.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think,
maybe we will knock on the front door.
Yeah, I think calmly storming the front door.
Winnie looks
that's
at
the way to go.
Ferris questioningly, like when he says calmly.
Calmly
What do you-
storming.
Ferris just kind of
We will.
shrugs and he's like,
Well-
with composure. We don't want to be rude until it's time to, for the boom boom.
Give her an opportunity to explain herself. And
Now-
we'll take it from there.
So, we do need to figure out how to get Eltriel back, and she might have
Exactly.
answers for that.
Now, something to keep in mind here. That demon thing did get away.
Multiple demon things got away. They were flying away from the fire last
Yeah.
night.
No,
And
I'm
the
talking about
crows
the one
that
that was
watched
with
me-
her son.
There was also the crows that watched me slit his throat, so...
Well, that
And
means
that
she's
followed
probably
us.
going to be expecting us, since maybe we
That's
should.
what I mean. So we
prepare.
can go knock on the door and say we've got your son's signet ring. But she already knows.
We could just knock on the door and
He-
let her know it's time to talk.
Here's the thing. She knows we're coming. We were followed by her crows. There were
Here,
fiends flying from this scene. This was left here as a warning.
here's a question: is it possible to draw her away and confront her on our terms?
I don't see anybody leaving this villa where they're safe and
Mm-hmm.
are at their strongest.
Because haven't they also said that she has not been seen recently? That she's probably holed up in there.
I mean, like, what are we gonna do that gets her to come out?
And she has the spellcasting sun, remember that? The one that doesn't come out.
And the other one's dead.
One's
It's not
dead.
like we have anything that'll draw her out of her safe villa.
Hmm.
She doesn't have any need to come out.
We need to find a way in.
I've got a battering ram.
I like
I
the
mean,
way
I'm
you
not-
think.
That
Yeah,
could
I'm not
work.
opposed to kick the door down. I just want to bring it up. Is that our game plan, or do we need to
Idea.
start looking for alternatives?
Idea, because if we can assume that she's probably expecting us and is probably prepared. We'll just say prepared, very prepared. We may need the element of surprise. If we can't get her out, then yes, we are going to have to go to her. Now, if they made their original money based in the sewers, how safe to assume is it that there is likely a secret passage from their estate or villa leading into the sewers?
Can I make a
Everybody's got an
perception
escape route.
check, making sure that no crows or creatures are are still around us?
Good
Sure.
call.
But
I have an
You
18
believe your
passive
s-
perception.
you believe yourself to be unobserved.
Through the sewer's not a bad idea.
The sewers, from what Amric told us, were for the cult.
Mhm.
The cult used them to get around the city to do whatever their misdeeds were. It was nothing. The Van Thampers just gave them the access to do that. I don't think the sewers are the answer to getting into the Van Thamper Manor.
You might be right, but I'm inclined to believe that they've got some secret way in.
If it is, it's not
they
going
have
to
a
be something like that.
spellcaster. It's going to be phase step or teleportation or whatever. They've got a substantial spellcaster in there. So the entire time that Ferris is talking and Bucky is talking, Anna's just packing her shit, getting ready to go.
Winnie would be like sitting on the floor with her katana, trying to stay calm. Like,
Because we can
katana
talk-
across her thing.
We can talk all day, but we're not going to get anywhere if all we're doing is talking. So let's talk and walk at the same time.
Rayo would stop
Winnie-
doing her combat drills and sheath her sword and walk over and say, "That is the first thing you all said that it made any sense. You ready?"
I am ready. Winnie,
Winnie stands up and puts her sword on her back and heads out.
Anna hands her bag to Tibbs and walks with her.
Kick the door plan
Yeah,
sounds
wow.
great to me.
Does anyone have passed without a trace?
I'm on fire.
Mhm.
I'm in plate mail. Or not plate mail, but heavy armor. There's no stealth about this.
There's
The watch should
Which is
also
a
be
note.
the watch should also be kind of lenient with us since we did just work
It's
our
not-
asses off to save a temple. So
not
I'm
so
not
much
worried
the
about them.
watch. The watch I'm worried about. It's
the crows,
the crows.
I'm on fire.
Again,
burn them.
heavy armor.
I'll burn them. No, I just mean I'll
Stealth
burn the
is
crows.
not Bucky's strong suit.
Teeny tiny roast chickens.
I can go with a roast chicken. I guess we're heading out onto the
Roll.
streets.
Yep.
Which, as a note, Bucky is in all his Hell Rider regalia again. We're not
Yeah,
being stealthy
buddy.
about this one.
Okay. Seeing you do that, Rhea would don her own regalia.
Love it.
At this point, it's a revenge thing. We're not being subtle. We're not trying to hide who we are here.
Okay.
We are the survivors of El Terrell. Let them know we're coming.
Okay. So, night has fully fallen as you all take to the streets, marching with purpose northward towards the Van Thamper Villa. People are definitely taking notice of you. You see you're turning quite a few heads. People are murmuring, especially at the two Hell Riders walking through the city without a care in the world. As advertised, the Watch, you don't see them often. You see them maybe a couple patrols just as you leave the Temple District. They kind of look over towards you. You can see maybe one or two of them. Each group of 5 or 6 maybe has one or two of them who are kind of pointing at you all and saying we should do something, but the rest of them are holding them back. You can tell that there's appreciation for your assistance last night. And while there are still a few hotheads among the Watch who would still seek to maybe possibly arrest you, the rest of their number are holding them back. You have garnered quite a bit of a reputation at this point. And seemingly a strong one, a good one, between the members of the Watch, at least. So, about 20 minutes later, you all arrive at the location that was described to you by Ferris's homunculus. Stately edifice. It looks old. It looks like it's recently been redone and touched up a bit, but it still has those old Victorian Gothic era mansion kind of bones to it. Sloped rooftops, red clay tiles. There's a 12-foot stone wall enclosing the entirety of the villa. As you all approach, you can hear people idly conversing on the other side of these walls. Bucky, and especially Bucky, and anyone else who spent a lot of time around military establishments would recognize that as the idle chatter of very bored soldiers. There is a main gate on the side of the street that you approach from.
What was that, Mel? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just asking if we can make out like anything of distinct that they're talking about.
Passive perceptions?
18.
18, Jesus.
Not good.
Not good, right? We'll just ask for Winnie's passive perception from here on.
13.
I'll just put it in my bio so it's always out, like in my nameplate.
All right. Okay. So, Winnie, go ahead and... So you definitely hear the murmuring. You hear that they sound bored. You also hear that they sound discontent. There's some discontent there. Doesn't seem to be veiled at all. They're openly talking. And they sound quite unhappy. Go ahead and make an insight check. Go ahead and make a perception check first at advantage. See if you can make out the actual meat of the conversation. Fantastic.
17.
And now an insight check.
24.
Nice.
Wow.
These guards are fucking terrified. They think that at any moment something is going to come diving down out of the sky to swoop them up and take them away for not even their crimes, for being involved with this. They say it multiple times, this accursed place, this damn family. They are openly talking with contempt towards their masters currently. And they either have not noticed you all walk up outside, they certainly can't see you, and if they have noticed a group of people walking up outside, they do not care.
We could use this.
Yeah.
We can use this. We can...
Yeah.
This is Mel talking. We can make them fucking scared of us.
We could just
Thinking
get them to
we're
help
the
us.
retribution. We could get that,
I mean,
that
We
or we're
are.
the retribution that they're afraid of coming to rain down on this place.
Out of character. prevalent are fire genasi?
Not very.
Goody.
They are indeed rare, and a woman walking around on fire is probably something that none of these people have actually seen with their own eyes before, maybe heard about or read about in a bard's tale.
Alright, guys, not to be dramatic, but this is my fucking moment.
Own it.
You got two
Own
knights
it.
following you as you're just flaming down the street.
I mean, yeah, she's just gonna light up
Three
like a
knights,
little
actually. We
beacon.
got Tibbs, too.
Yeah.
Tibbs in right now. That's all you.
And she's got a crown on.
Oh, yeah, the
That's
crown.
Are you
accurate.
still wearing the
Tiamat.
crown of Tiamat just around?
Yeah.
Stand by.
Practically royalty now.
I fear I've made a mistake of some kind. See, I spoke with my goddess about this, and initially she was like, maybe not, but then she said, if it pisses off Tiamat,
Like Queen.
okay.
This is the moment in person where you hear the DM just furiously rolling dice while everyone waits.
No, my equivalent is I start typing a lot. Don't worry, you'll hear it in the playback. Discord has a wonderful little filter that prevents that from going through, but my mic picks up everything.
Furiously typing as he rolls a bunch of checks to see how screwed we are.
Speaking of rolling checks, I actually get to use my physical dice tomorrow. Anytime I do like big random encounter tables, I always use physical dice because we roll three dice every day of travel to determine how many encounters you all get, and then we roll a d100 to see what the encounter is. And I always find that's always much funner to do with like the real dice than just rolling 3 d20s on Roll20.
So jealous.
Cool.
I've got really nice dice and no chances to use them.
I feel that so much.
I wake up and roll a d20 every morning.
Nice. Yep. All right. So, knowing what you know, having heard what you heard, standing outside of the gates of the Van Thamper Villa, what do you want to do?
Fire.
Can I
Okay.
I'm not gonna set
Cheerlead.
anything on fire.
This is just an idea, and everyone, like, I want to hear what the party says. If we want to use Anna to, like, scare the living bejesus out of these guys, what if, like, Winnie, like, cheerlead toss, you know, when, like, you step in someone's hand and you toss them up a wall? Because you said the walls are 12 feet,
Yep.
and she, like, lands up there and she just, poof, flame on.
Oh, I am the Human Torch.
I don't know.
As a
That's
note,
just something that
we-
I think would be pretty badass.
As a note, we do have a bunch of alchemist fire.
Yeah, and then like once she gets up there, we throw the alchemist fire over there and just rain fire down on these.
We could just
bastards.
Molotov the villa as we like storm it.
But I feel okay. Hold on.
Just an idea.
Give
don't-
them an opportunity to run. Like, yeah, throw me up
Yes.
there. But let's give them an opportunity to get the fuck out. Do you really want to die for these people?
Oh, I'm talking like a fire on the villa. Scare the hell out of these guards and let them scatter.
I don't think we need to burn the villa down to scare the guards.
That's fair. We probably don't, but I was throwing the idea out there.
I mean, we could just slowly walk up and any guards we encounter, just follow them straight up. Run if you want to live.
Yeah, I'm for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to the door,
Because
and then we just walk.
I'm not sure what
In.
kind of gate's gonna keep us out.
Ferris would like to have have his cannon prepared,
That sounds like a good way to open a gate.
and it will be the Force Ballista.
Absolute worst case scenario, I can Misty Step in, or Face Step, hold on. Misty Step
Or-
inside the gate.
Could I go flamethrower for this?
The Eldritch Cannon?
Yeah.
Nice.
Should I go
So do we
flamethrower
wanna
or should I
knock?
go Force Ballista?
Do we, well, either is good. You can't go wrong with either one of those.
Yeah, it's a you call, but like I like the sound of flamethrower.
Yeah, I'd say this could be. I feel like there might be some close quarters combat. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna try the flamethrower tonight.
Yeah. Flamethrower's handy if you're... It can be handy in, like, interior areas, dungeon crawls, stuff like that, because you can, like, set it up at a choke point, and anything that wants to come through is getting some.
And it's small enough that I can have
Do
it
we-
pop up on somebody's shoulders. So I mean, we could have Bucky up front, just be in the tank, and then on his shoulder, or sitting on a shield. Just
Yeah.
here's a
That's
flamethrower.
awesome. Do we want to knock, or do we want to
Knock.
start with the cannon?
I don't think we're knocking. I think we're beyond that at this point.
All right, set that cannon up, buddy.
So you all are going to blow
Everyone
the front
okay
door
with that?
down? Or the,
The gate?
front
I
the
think
gate
so.
out front?
Are we?
Yeah.
Well, I think the gate we can walk through, but when we get to the front door, that's where we're.
So just a reiteration of what you all know so far. You are out front of the building. You've heard people on the other side of this front gate. Remember, there's a courtyard separating the gate and the mansion.
Right.
You all stand outside of the front gate right now. You have heard people talking within, discontentedly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do y'all want to do?
So,
I think we knock at the gate and get them out, and then when we get to the front door, that's when we do the whole.
well,
I don't think knocking will scare the guards away.
no.
That's why I'm thinking we get Anna to like, I'm Batman.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, think about it though. Like the blast from the cannon, Anna walks in on fire with a fucking crown. This is your opportunity to run away. We get the big boom that scares them, and then the extra of Anna on fire.
I like it. The only thing that's causing pause is the big boom warns the people inside. Do we want to have the people inside know we're coming, or do we want some element of surprise?
Well,
they know, but the better chance of surprise we have, like...
Can I open the gate with my like little fire hands?
Do you try to do that?
Oh, I have thieves. I have thieves tools also. I'm just gonna burn the. Yeah, I'm gonna burn the gate.
You know, I could just have Buddy fly over.
No, we're burning the
stand out
gate.
Okay, we're burning the gate.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn the gate.
Okay.
I guess my flamethrower would assist with that.
Excellent. Flamethrower with the assist.
Okay.
What do you need me to do?
Nothing for this particular thing. Burning down a gate slowly is certainly something that you all can do with your abilities without having to make checks or anything like that. So, Anna, setting your hands on the front of the gate, it begins to slowly heat up. You hear some people on either side of it. What's going on? What's that? Dear God, is it on fire? Check it out. You fucking check it out. A few moments later.
And the whole time, Sean, I am singing that lullaby.
Oh God. They call, you hear them call, "Get up here! Get up here, we're under attack!" At that point, the gate collapses. You see 6 men standing with spears raised. What do you do?
I burn.
And I walk out from behind her and just stand right next to her with my katana out.
This is your opportunity to leave. If you don't, you'll die with them.
The cannon slowly walks towards them, just that threat of fire.
Make an intimidation check at advantage.
Intimidation.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Do I
Thank
get to
you.
make one too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the
okay.
15.
Can I-
Yeah, let's get a group intimidation check.
Oh.
Sorry, I am better at persuasion.
I mean, I'm not very good at it, so let's hope.
I'm gonna.
Ooh.
Oh, bless you, Winnie.
Yeah, hey, and that 22.
The -1.
Man, that was just dead even. Not even using the session will help that one on me.
We fail an intimidation check at advantage. That's a group one that's gonna suck.
I have to map this real quick.
I tried, guys. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're the spark that started it, so don't worry.
Okay.
Becky, since it's with advantage, got a 22.
Exactly. That is still a 15 average, including Rhea. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
So, the 6 men standing in front, their spears raised. They do kind of look back towards the mansion and look towards all of you. And they throw their hands up. One by one, they each set their spears down.
Leave this place now.
They kind of nod, and you see them all beginning to back away.
I think it's time to go in, guys.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're committed to this.
All right, Ferris, use the cannon.
Yeah, cannon. I think it's Well, the gate's open, so we just gotta walk up.
Stand by, everybody, before you move your tokens.
Oh.
These windows are not closing properly. I've got to go in and manually close them real quick.
Okay.
No worries.
No worries.
All these windows are supposed to be closed.
Sean, that music was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that song. It's called Daughter of Hatred.
Pretty accurate.
Oh, it's so good.
That whole bit was just it. The adrenaline's going. Like that was that
Yeah.
power rush that I want.
I want to get inside.
That felt good.
Good team.
Okay. I'm
I
gonna have
just
to
can picture
wall
Winnie
these
doing
off.
like the Kubrick stare, like at every single one of them.
Yes. Anna's just with the crown on her head. Oh, guys, did we have a long rest?
Yes.
Because
Yes,
I'm
you did.
okay. I need
You
to go
did.
do that right quick.
Windows closed. Okay. Okay.
Now we can move.
Now you can move.
Where are my? I need the cannon and the bird.
They should be in your journal. You can drag them out whenever you need them.
Ah, nice. Okay. Okay. There's that.
You all
and
hear doors closing and opening and people running away.
Where they're like, whereabout are those sounds coming from?
The back of the house.
Back of the house.
May I send my homunculus for a quick trip around the perimeter?
You can.
I mean, we don't
You
really
see
have time
two
for-
people, obviously servants, fleeing out a back entrance.
Let him go.
Well, yeah, let the servants go. Kick down that door.
Yep, that's good. Yep, I have my ballista do what the
Yeah,
ballista
your way.
or the cannon do what the cannon does.
Is the
With a
door
blast of
unlocked?
Fire.
Tiberius, you try
Oh.
the door, it is locked.
We're making an entrance. We're making an entrance.
If that doesn't work, I got a portable ram.
I was just gonna kick it, but yeah.
Okay. The force ballista blows the lock off the door, and it swings open. Inside, apart from the
Have
main
my-
entrance, the room in front of you all has 2 exits. A plaster shelf lined with ornate vases. Just a point of order, when I go into the narrator voice, just don't move tokens.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
So there is a plaster shelf lined with ornate vases circling the room at a height of 9 feet. Spread across the flagstone floor is a 10-foot wide, 15-foot long rug of exquisite design depicting a royal coronation. 2 tapestries hanging on the walls depict a dragon flying over a ship and pilgrims on camels respectively. This entire room gives the vibe of just like, that looks expensive, I'll take it. That looks expensive, I'll take it. What do we do with all this shit? I don't know, throw it in the foyer.
We hate
Those
these
kind of
people.
people.
Yeah, we hate these people.
For more reasons than one.
Yes. All right, I'm going. Are we able to move now, or
You are.
right on?
Yeah. My cannon is propped up on Bucky's shoulder or shield or something along those lines.
Would somebody like to control Rhea in combat and moving around these places? And I'll just RP her.
I can control her.
Got it.
Move her around.
You now have access to her character sheet.
Hey, Winnie, do you want to take a listen to one of those doors?
Yes, I do.
With your flawless
Great.
perception.
I'm glad you said that because I was going to start kicking.
Can I put my ear towards the door that I'm at?
You can indeed. Go ahead and make a perception check. Okay.
Well, but I'm actively looking. So does my passive help me
It
at all?
does
'Cause
not.
it's
So
18.
when we
Okay.
have super high passive like this, we need to differentiate what the two are being used for. The passive is kind of just like when you're walking to make sure you're not being snuck up on, to notice changes in the environment and things like that. When you actively want to like go and listen for somebody, like if there's movement in the next room, if you can hear a conversation, that's where active checks come in. When you're trying to figure something out specific, your passive perception is going to pick up the things that are just kind of ambient and going on around you. If you're trying to figure out something specific, that's when you will have to do checks.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Right.
'Cause
Yeah,
I-
when we have someone with a passive so high, it definitely becomes more important to define what we do when. So just to avoid being surprised, to notice changes in the environment, and just generally things that you would just notice by walking around, that's when your passive will come in. Your active perception, when we're calling for checks, is when you're looking for something specific. Anytime you ask me,
Got it.
do I hear this? I am checking for this. That's when your active will come in.
Beautiful. Thank
Do
you.
Do you mind if I listen at the other door?
Yes, go ahead. Go and make a perception check. God, I keep getting my Pathfinder terminology mixed up. Are you trained in this skill?
Clearly not.
Okay, so my APIs are freaking out on me. Please give me a moment.
You're fine, Sean. Do we want to pick a door and look inside? We're gonna have to do them both eventually.
I always do them both at the same time.
What is going on here? Stand by. Just a moment. Before y'all
No
kick my
problem.
doors.
Honestly, from our last experience, both doors. Because last time we had the situation where there was a door across from the other, we opened one and then the other one just opened and stabbed me. So
Wait, who rolled initiative?
I don't know.
No one.
It wasn't me.
Oh, it knows! It just knows!
it just knows.
I don't have Rhea's sheet open, so it was not me.
As you wish, computer gods.
Right?
I
It's time
mean,
for battle.
Fight.
I just noticed that this map may be broken, so things might take a minute as we go through here because I might need to do things
It's
as we
all
go through
good.
here. So now I can actually do what I intended to do here. So.
I
Oh,
don't hear anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna open a door.
That's a DM for y'all gonna die.
as you all
Yeah.
kind of walk into the room, kicking the door down, blowing the lock off the hinges, you do not notice as things begin to move and shift on that mantle that hangs about 9 feet off the ground. Mantle that circles the entirety of the room. Something shifts, something moves. And not one of you, not even you, Winnie, notice as 4 sets of glowing red eyes begin to stare at all of you and materialize into bright red winged fiends. Tiberius, one is directly above you. It looks down at you and screeches at your face just as you look up towards it. And now we are going to roll initiative. And you all are surprised.
Give me a break, Anna.
I rolled a 19 on their stealth check. You almost noticed him, Winnie. Almost.
oh my.
close. It just means that I have to be stronger.
We should have opened the doors faster, guys.
I will see everything eventually, Sean. Don't worry.
Okay. Imps.
Question, are these similar to the things that I saw flying away from the fire?
They are. Oh, no. Much smaller. Similar in form, but much smaller.
But smaller? Okay.
Things you saw flying away were vaguely humanoid in size.
Okay.
Okay. Now, here we go. The first thing that these things are going to do is they whip their tails around and begin flying towards you all with those tails outstretched as they swing, as they swoop in towards you to attempt a sting. Bucky, that is a 15 to hit.
That won't hit.
Tibbs, you are looking at a 17.
Miss.
Anna, 24.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
So this thing screeches, jumps off of the shelf, and flies straight towards you. It jabs its stinger into your shoulder, right where a couple of your armor plates meet. And that is going to be 4 piercing and 13 poison. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Save.
The poison damage is reduced by 6. So you take...
Wait.
I'm sorry, it is reduced by 7. You take 5 points of poison.
Okay.
Winnie, the one closest to you. It's only an 8 to hit.
Doesn't it?
Okay. That is their turn, which brings us to the top of the initiative. Do we have Rhea in the initiative?
Oh, I did not roll her initiative. I'm
No
sorry.
problem. Not a problem at all. It'll take a minute to get used to running an NPC. I do appreciate you doing that. I always ask someone to run these NPCs.
Yes.
I am really bad at remembering them in actual combat situations. Okay, perfect.
Did I roll it?
You did.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yep, sheer, yep. Token selected and everything. Okay. That does bring us to the top of the initiative, and unfortunately, they do get to go again as they were first in the initiative and had surprise. So, Tibbs, the one closest to you, lashes out once again with its stinger, whipping it around, shrieking at your face. It is going to be a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Bucky, you're looking at a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Finding a weak point in your armor, it stabs into you for 7 points of piercing. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Bucky, you do take the full 13 points of poison damage.
That's 20 total?
20 total. Anna.
Uh-huh.
You know what? I always make it random when there's 2 characters. No, these things are smarter than that. It's going to attack Anna again. Okay, 20 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Indeed. It is another 5 piercing and another con save.
Okay. 5. And a con save.
You do succeed. You only take half of the poison, which is only 3 this time.
Alright.
Winnie, it lashes out at you, a 23 to hit, 4 piercing, and a con save. You do fail, taking the full 8 poison damage.
So how much was that?
4 piercing, 8 poison, 12 points total.
Thank you.
Alright, Tiberius, time for y'all to strike back.
He's of course going to try to slash this thing up right quick. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 would hit.
I'll go ahead and use it to hit this son of a gun.
Got it.
For 10 total points, though I'm not sure if it'll take whole or half.
Tiberius, as your weapon strikes, you do notice that it does not wound this creature nearly as much as you would expect it to. It does only take 5 points of slashing total from that attack.
Okay.
Anything else?
I think that's all I got for the time being.
Okay. What is Rhea going to do?
Rhea is going to multi-attack this one right here.
Okay.
So that's 2. Is that 2 one-handed or 2 two-handed longsword attacks?
2. She has her shield, so one-handed.
Oh, one-handed. Okay. So
If at any point she would like to put away her shield, she can switch that to two-handed.
Perfect. We're gonna keep the shield up. 17. And then how do I roll damage for an NPC?
So in the chat bar, you're gonna hit the word attack.
Oh, okay. I see it there. 7 slashing.
Takes 3 points of slashing.
Cool. And then do one more. Natural 1.
That is going to miss,
6.
obviously. Wow, Roll20 is riding the struggle bus so hard right now. Is anyone else getting like major lag from the servers?
Yeah, I was getting lag yesterday.
My rolls just suck.
Blame the server. It's fine.
Yes.
I'm refreshing.
But even like when I ping, it's kind of lagged, so
Yeah.
I'll probably refresh later.
My APIs aren't working. Server's lagging. Just good times, good times. Okay. Anything else from Rhea?
That is it.
Bucky. I'm just going to get rid of this thing if it's not going to actually track anything.
Bucky's gonna bring his Morningstar down on the one right in front of him here.
Okay. Oh!
Ooh,
That'll do something.
And you know we're gonna smite on that.
Smite.
Let me make sure my smite is on. It is. Alright.
Beautiful.
For 13 radiant and another...
You can stop there. So, Bucky, these things screeching, burning red eyes, obvious fiendish nature as it shrieks at you, preparing to strike at you once again with its stinger. You bring your Morningstar down, and a bright flash ignites, filling this room with bright, radiant light for a brief moment. When you all turn to see what happened, the space where Bucky swung, all that's left is a black scorch mark on the wall in the shape of a small winged creature.
Delightful.
And then we are going to run up to this one that's beating on Winnie.
Okay.
That'll be Bucky's turn.
Winnie.
I'm gonna swipe at it with my katana. 7 doesn't hit.
7 does not hit.
And then I don't have a second attack yet. Cool.
Well, can't you do an unarmed strike as a bonus action?
Yes, I can, but I was also thinking of taking the patient defense with my bonus action and spend a key point, so I can take the dodge action.
Nice.
What'll it be?
Oh, I'm gonna do patient defense.
Got it, okay.
So, take the dodge action as my bonus action.
Awesome.
Oh, that's where it's going. Pew. Pew.
Okay.
And that's turn.
Varys.
All right. First, where to go? We're going to use a Ray of Frost on the one above Tibbs.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
13.
Ooh.
13. It strikes it squarely in the chest, Varys, and you see it kind of look towards you in surprise as the icy energy kind of washes over it. It solidifies and then falls onto the ground and just clinks a couple of times.
Nice.
Alrighty then. Okay. Next, the I'm trying to remember how it goes. I think I got to do the cannon as my bonus action. That one is going to.
I just saw the
that's
haunted
up to the
house
flamethrower.
gif in
Whoa,
chat.
whoa.
Oh, wait a
Hold on a
minute.
second.
Hold on, I forgot that's a cone. Yeah.
Well, is it still on Bucky's shoulder? That was the plan, right?
It was
Oh, yeah, it
still
was on
hit
your shoulder,
Rhea
yeah.
and Anna.
Sorry. Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
I was looking at the other one.
Anyway, yeah, it's on your shoulder. Yeah, it was. I forgot. Yeah, it's still the fire cannon. Yeah, how does that work with it? So it's on his shoulder. He's point blank range here.
So you're trying to shoot at this one here?
Yeah, since it's on his shoulder, we'll do that.
Okay.
If it's not gonna, hit
All right.
either of these two.
Your cannon erupts with flame, dousing the creature in the corner, blackening the wall behind it. When the flame subsides, you see the creature standing there unharmed. It giggles at you and spits a little bit of fire out.
Imps.
That sucks. Okay, and then he is going to attack this one.
No good.
Ah, I can't even see what he rolled. Oh god. Okay. That was almost a really awesome turn.
Anna.
Anna would like to summon her spiritual weapon, please, right here.
Spiritual weapon.
Oh, big boy. Okay. And attack this imp right here that's been stabbing me with its freaking tail.
Okay. 15 hits. For 7 force, just enough to knock it off of its perch and dead onto the ground.
And then I'm just gonna here on Bucky. Because I can't reach that guy over there unless I climb over everybody. So
You've got reach, right?
I've got 10-foot reach.
Yeah,
But-
so if you're in the corner, you can actually reach it
Mm-hmm.
if you're behind Bucky.
15 feet away.
He's talking about right
You
here.
need
No,
to take a
it's-
step.
What?
Get diagonally behind Bucky, like right there.
Oh. Okay.
You can still occupy this space. This is just my little bird. It would just hop up on your shoulder
Also accurate.
That is also
Um,
true, yeah.
or just fly
Mhm.
around or
But
I
you're good,
think
you're
I
good
like-
where you're at.
I think I like the big beefy dude in front of me, between me and the stabby thing. So I'm just going to, stab it with my glaive, which we know it's not going to work very well.
That's 20.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okie dokie. Murder.
17.
Jeez.
All right. So, Bucky, you hear someone say murder from behind you, and then a glaive just swipes past your head. You see the pole kind of rush past your shoulder, and it embeds into this creature, splitting it almost all the way in two. How it goes.
And this is
In
why
Sune's
Anna
name.
is terrifying.
She just adjusts her crown.
Okay.
Hmm.
With that, everybody,
I'm
we're going to drop
bleeding.
out of initiative. And we are going to go ahead and take our break. When we come back, you all can continue your assault on the Van Thamper Villa.
How are we
I
on
think at
break
this point
already?
We're kicking doors down.
All right, everybody, so we're back. You all have broken into the Van Thamper Villa, successfully routed the guards out front with a frightening display of power. The only thing that remains is to find those who dwell within. You all may proceed. You're in the foyer. You've just been attacked by fiends. Several small devils flying from the rafters and attempting to murder you all.
I'm bleeding.
Same.
Let's see what I got.
I'm gonna take my potion of healing. 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
I finally got it right!
Yeah. I think I have some sort of cleric healy thing. Hold on.
Now, does my protector cannon, is that just a passive you just have? Like,
You get
how does that?
temporary hit points. It's really
how does
cool.
that-
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, how does that work with hit points? Is it like replenish X
It's
amount every round, or?
Thing. And every time you roll it, you can give people a new set of temporary hit points. They can keep the old ones, or they can take the new set.
Basically, it gives you a padding of extra hit points on top of the hit points you already possess.
It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you purple.
So,
We like it.
every round, I would basically it would re-roll, and everybody would have a chance to.
Only if we're using them, like if we're using them up. But like if we're in a battle, and you want to use your bonus action to give us temp hit points, that's awesome.
Okay,
That's
so
all I
yeah, I can basically just every turn basically just give free hit points. Is essentially how that works.
Yeah, no, temporary hit point. Oh, yeah, temporary hit points are different than regular hit points. Like, temporary hit points are just like an extra cushion on top. Like, it doesn't refill your regular hit points. But the
Like a
enemy
shield.
has to, an enemy has to burn through the temporary hit points before it starts hitting your actual.
Yeah,
hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
That part I get. I'm just as far as like every turn, is it basically topping off that temporary hit point thing, or?
Basically, you re-roll it every time, and you pick which one you have.
They won't. So like if
Yeah,
I
they don't
use,
stack.
if I use like 7 out of the 11 you give me, when you roll again and it's like a 6, I can take the 6, or I can keep the 4 I've got left.
Oh, okay. So it would both. You can either keep the set amount, like if they were separate bars, basically, you would either keep the bar that you have, even though it's only half full, or take the new bar that's full.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
But if you rolled an 11, like if you have like a full hit point, and the next time around you only roll a 4, I'm going to keep that 11.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that was all good. That's what I wasn't entirely sure how that worked out, and wanted to know for sure.
So we're going to start opening some doors, y'all? Are we going to
Yeah.
heal? What are we doing?
I took a healing potion, so I'm okay. I'm down 6 hit
Okay.
points from my max.
I got
I mean,
a follow
I-
up question.
I'm not bad. Like, I'll survive.
So in this situation with how she's like you're bleeding out, or if you're poisoned or anything, but we're out of combat, how does that work? What with healing, and if I were to switch over to using that cannon?
Okay, so no one has been applied the poison condition. They were dealt poison damage, so there's no persistent effects happening right now.
Okay. Gotcha.
Now, as far as swapping your cannon, you can do so, but you do have to expend
Yeah, that's
one
a
first
spell
level
slot.
spell slot to do so.
Yep.
Truth be told, you really don't have a bad option with the cannons.
Oh yeah, they're all good from
Yeah.
what I'm starting to see, with the exception of this one blunder of fire resistance.
Yeah.
We're fighting demons.
So what you
All
wanna
right.
do?
Oh. If anybody wants it, I can do a cure wounds. Or
I
should
don't
we
know
wait
why
and see?
Purple on the screen, but I'm
think-
not.
You're not overhealed?
I'm not overhealed. I'm at 37 to my 39.
I'm gonna use some of my lay on hand points to
Interesting.
heal myself up a little.
And it says 28, even though I'm at 37. I don't know what's happening.
You're using Roll20 for your sheet, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I see the problem. Sorry, y'all. Fixed.
Fighting demons. Has anybody
wanna
here
open
proficient in
door?
religion?
Me.
These are
let me
devils.
check.
They were devils that we
There is a
fought?
considerable difference, and the notable one at that. Demons are chaotic. They kill, murder, maim, consume for the pure sake and joy of doing it. Devils are lawful. They kill, maim, consume, and destroy for very specific reasons.
And we just fought devils?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna share that information and be like, guys, we're in for it. Just let's be smart in our rage.
So
Let's pick a door.
mechanically, you're looking at lawful evil, devils,
Mhm.
chaotic evil, demons.
Cool.
Dude, those still
It
kind
will come up a lot.
Good to know. Can I put my ear to the door again?
Sure.
Make another check, make sure nothing.
Same Z's on my door.
Go for it, both of you.
Good gravy.
I heard that wonderful, Sean.
You all believe yourselves to be alone. You don't hear anything. No creaks, no bumps in the night.
Yours or mine, Winnie?
On the count of 3?
Oh, both. All right. 1, 2, 3.
3.
Okay.
Interesting.
Anna, you are looking at a servant's quarters. It appears that whoever was in here has quickly and hastily departed. Winnie, you look out into a foyer.
How many foyers does the
Or a
house
parlor, I'm sorry.
Okay.
A gallery is what it's called. You're in the foyer.
The gallery. Okay.
Was there anything worth checking in the servants' quarters, or should we just move on?
Anna, do you search?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a as quick and thorough as possible.
Okay.
In the same
Make
measure.
an investigation check.
All right. Jesus.
You find nothing of note.
Could always double back.
There's another door over here too, guys.
Which way are we going?
Could that be the door that we heard them leaving out of?
Run out of? Yeah, probably.
Let's check and see right quick.
Yeah, go. Let's do a quick checky check.
Can I
I'm
open?
keeping an eye on this door.
Cool. Kitchen.
Oh, I see somebody.
Bucky, you see a matronly old woman. She sits in the flickering candlelight. She cradles a cat in one hand.
Where does Bucky see them?
He's like in the parlor room we're looking at.
Oh, okay.
Other side.
One that we're about to go into.
All right, let's do this.
So let's head back that way.
Winnie is gonna walk in, katana at her side.
Winnie, you step out and you see a woman who fits the exact description of the Lamra Van Thamper. You raise your katana, prepared to strike, before you realize that she is just a wax sculpture.
Boo.
I hate
Strike it
this.
anyway.
Put my
A
katana away and
6-foot
I.
tall wax statue of Duke the Lamra Van Thamper sits in that corner. She cradles the family pet in her arms.
Say we melt it.
I
Yeah.
spit at it.
Match it.
Winnie, as you spit at it, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. As you hear somebody from behind you, as a decrepit old man, wielding a candelabra, rounds the corner and swings it at you. You're able to expertly duck out of the way. He topples over and collapses to the floor. Says, "Get out of here! I'll send you all to Hades, I will!" He tries to get up and falls back down again.
I help him up.
Get off of me! You invade the home!
Sir, we're here to speak to the Lamra.
I don't know
And
where she
that
is.
is
She's
it.
been gone for days. Be gone from this house.
You should turn and run before.
You should turn and run. And he swings the candelabra meekly.
Can I grab his hand as he catch it
Easily.
and put it? All right. Is there can I put it down somewhere?
The candelabra?
Yeah.
Disarmed me you have. I have my own wiliness. And he tries to swing a fist at you.
I catch it.
Arr!
I believe the people of this household have sent enough people to hell. You don't want to be among them. Just time to go.
Arr! Lived in this
Our
house
problem
for
isn't with you.
decades. Arr!
This house will not see morning.
Arr!
Who are you?
I'm Fendrick, the butler. I've served the Thundampers for decades. Please, please spare the house. At least spare the big one. He's a gentle soul, he is.
Fendrick, are you speaking of Mortlock?
Mortlock! Yes, spare Mortlock. Take Thirstwell, he's a little bastard.
He's
Mortlock is
safe. Our quarrel is not with you. Go.
Mortlock has already left the city.
We swear on it, we wouldn't harm Mortlock. He helped us. Now let us help you. Leave.
Hang on. What's going on here?
None of your
He tried
business.
to hit me.
Get out of here.
We're not here to rob you. We're not here to rob you. Just tell us what's going on here, please.
Family business. You can go ahead and make a persuasion check.
That's why we're here too, for our family.
Dang.
He
Yeah,
you
really.
see him kind of slouch, resign. He's like, oh, the family has fallen so far. He leans in, they worship devils now, you know. Ha!
We know.
Despicable. But my loyalty is to the family, to the children.
You just called one of the children a little shit.
I wanted a little shit.
We promise you, what's left of the children will be not harmed.
He looks towards you, Ferris. He says, try not to hurt them. And then he kind of turns to walk away.
Can I make... do I want... Yeah, can I make an insight check? Make sure nothing sussy about him as he's walking away?
Sure.
Wizard.
Yeah, I'm making... Maybe he's he's a devil in disguise.
I think I have a thing for that.
I'm gonna take that 21. It helps me?
Keep your 21.
Okay.
He feebly hobbles out the back door, and you never see
He's
him
an old
again.
man.
He's just the old butler that's worked here for freaking 50, 60, however many years, and
He's just Fendrick.
He's Alfred.
Now-
No.
What is this? I'm
so
seeing
many
up in the
people just
corner here?
murdered Fendrick outright. I'm very proud of you all.
No, he's just a sweet old man. That's why I took the
I know,
candelabra
so
away.
many
He's gonna
times people
hurt
have just
himself.
come out swinging, and the first thing is Eldritch Blast. All right, he's dead.
Nah,
He's
he
got
keeps swinging
4
at
hit
me.
points.
I'm like, okay, put this down before you break your back.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
You're gonna hurt yourself, Fendrick.
You're gonna hurt yourself more than you're gonna hurt me, sir.
Now,
Guys,
what
there's
is this
a
I'm
cat.
seeing in the corner here?
Ah, what is that you're seeing in the
cat.
corner there? You see a cat.
Looks like a cat.
A big, fluffy gray cat looking behind you. It is the animal that is in Thalamra's arms. It hops up
You're
and
coming with
flies
us.
over to you, Anna, on its back, on its little wings.
Flies?
It has
Flies.
wings.
It's a Tressum. I want it. I love you.
No cat.
Winnie's gonna run over and start purring at it and meowing.
We're just
It's a
petting
cat
it.
with
loving on it.
wings.
It's a Tressum.
It is,
Do not
in
be nice
fact,
to it.
a Tressum. Bucky, it
Anna's
hisses
just
at
like,
you.
"Ah."
It hisses at you and snuggles up to Anna.
Pretty baby.
That's
Such a
actually
pretty
pretty cool looking
baby.
cat.
Yes, you are.
Question. This
I mean-
wax, what's it called thingy?
Uh-huh.
Now, if we melt that down, is there anything in it?
Do you melt the wax statue?
Yeah.
How do you do so?
Eldritch Cannon.
It melts. It's just wax. Nothing inside.
Okay. Just had a hunch. It was
I would
a
like
hunch.
I would like to open this door here just to make sure it adjoins with the room that Anna and I had seen before events here.
Go ahead. It opens. As soon as the kitchen door opens, Anna, the cat, jumps down from your arms and flies to follow Tiberius. It jumps up on the counter and starts pushing a jar towards you, Tiberius.
Good boy.
What
Winnie's gonna follow the cat.
is what
Guys,
is it?
We're
What
not
is
here
in
to play
the
with
jar?
cats.
It meows at you annoyedly and pushes the jar towards you again.
Question: what would my character know about tressums?
Make a nature check. Whole lot of nothing. You know that they're cats with wings.
Not much. It's a cat with wings.
Cat with wings, and they are smarter than the average cat.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Winnie and then look at Tibbs and tell him to open it.
I take the jar and look at it. Can I tell what it is?
It is a ceramic jar with a lid.
I am slowly going to open the lid.
There is beef jerky inside. The cat meows at you.
I will give him a piece, and well, you never know when beef jerky may be handy, so I stick the rest in my pack.
The cat is pleased.
I'm just gonna scoop him back up again.
We
He's
have
he's
things to do here.
I know.
Winnie's just meow, 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 meow.
We did give the cat a piece of that, right?
Bucky just standing in the back room. I feel like Ray's doing the same thing. Like you and her just both looking at each other, tapping your
She's just
feet.
like
What the hell?
What the hell?
Winnie
Come on, baby,
hearing
come on.
Bucky and Rhea sighing is gonna come over, sigh back at them, and then put my ear
You
to
can
this
take
door.
the cat with you,
Um,
but we have things to do.
Anna, as
I know.
Winnie goes through that door, the cat leaps away and flies out the door towards this door here. And it is going to jump in front of the door and stand in front of it and hiss at you, Winnie.
I'm gonna meow at it. Meow.
It make an animal handling check. It is trying to tell you that there is something dangerous behind the door.
Okay.
I think this is a Eldritch Cannon on Bucky's shoulder up front situation.
And
Nice.
I kneel down at the trestle and like, I don't know, is this weird? Because I'm a changeling, a shifter, and I'm like kind of a cat. Can I like communicate with it to see like if it can give me any more insight on what's behind the door? If I shift
Yeah,
into
yeah,
my,
yeah.
can I shift into my form?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Cool. I'll
Um,
shift,
So
and I'm like trying to communicate it with like meowing.
okay. So this
there a
creature is
gallery?
very intelligent. Like very intelligent. You can tell, Winnie, that it is understanding you. Even when you speak common, it is understanding you. And it kind of looks towards the door, and then you can see it kind of contemplating for a moment before it kind of walks over to this corner where there's nothing there, and kind of hisses at nothing in the corner, and then swipes at the air and then turns back towards you, trying to see if you understand.
Can I make a perception or insight check to see if there's anything around us?
I would say insight or animal handling would work.
Insight or animal handling?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do insight.
With a 15, you can tell, especially after your encounter with the imps in the other room, that this creature is trying to warn you of invisible beings on the other side of that door. Furthermore, with your 18 in animal handling, you would know a little bit more about tressums. Not only are they extremely intelligent, mechanically they have an intelligence of 11, but
Oh, it's bigger than me.
Me too.
but they can also see invisible creatures.
Can I pop him up on my shoulder and just scritch his
Yeah,
chin? And I'm gonna give him a piece of my rations that I have in my pocket and just pocket bacon.
Pocket bacon.
Pocket bacon,
Leave him
scritch
without
his
it.
chin. And I'm gonna be like, we're gonna go in there. Are you gonna help us?
He
We'll
kind
keep
of
you safe."
gets
in there?
low on your shoulder.
Oh.
You see him. You see his head kind of lower down, getting into that predatory ready stance.
Before
Do
we
we-
go in,
to go in
Question.
there?
No, quick question.
I'm not saying
We
we're
have-
going
we
in
have
right now.
3 people trying to talk. Who wants to go first?
Yes.
Hank, why don't you go first?
In that kitchen, is there a sack of flour or anything in there?
There would have been flour in the kitchen, yes.
Would it be okay if I say that my character grabbed it?
Now that you know what you know, you can go back and grab it.
Okay.
So we can say your character has done that.
Eris would like to prepare fairy fire.
Okay.
I would like to cast protection from evil and good.
Okay.
Dink.
Or we
Now-
go in there. Oh, you go ahead, Bucky.
Do we actually we're here? Do we need to even stop in that room?
He could be in there.
We don't know.
We don't know where she is.
I like how focused Bucky is. I do the same thing with my characters.
It's just, I think she's likely in the tower.
I just don't want these things
Or-
coming up behind us.
Yeah, if there's an invisible thing this thing is warning us of something invisible, we need to get rid of that before it's a problem later on, or makes
Also-
it later on problem worse.
It would be very difficult to convince a war cleric not to war.
I'm not trying to tell you not to war. I'm just trying to point you at the proper target.
Where to war?
Trying to be more strategic with the war, more tactical.
Can I
good
scoot over here with what's
Could
the
we-
trestle? Do we know the trestle's name? Can I call him
yes.
Terry?
His name is Slobberchops. he has a
Okay.
name.
Can
It would
we
have been.
name
It
him
would have
Terry?
been. It would have been on the wax sculpture, on the inscription on the wax sculpture.
Slobbertrip.
The Lamra and
So I think-
Slobberchops.
Yeah. When I look at him, I'm like, slobber chops. What's his face like?
There's bacon hanging from his mutton, hanging from his face fur.
Probably works for him then.
Let's see why we got that. Why he's got that name.
I'm gonna put my ear to this door and kind of look at slobber chops and like nod my head like, what about here?
He seems uninterested and bored.
But so not reacting to anything
Correct.
like how he was to that door.
Correct.
Can I make a insight check or a perception check with my ear to this door?
Absolutely.
Perception. I am rolling poop on those tonight.
Just put your hand in the
I
bag.
hear.
You do not believe you have heard anything.
Cool. So me and Slobber Chops are gonna move back over to the gang. All right. Is he more angry again at the store?
Yeah, he's definitely gotten back into his ready stance.
Okay.
I say we bust the door open, throw in a fairy fire, throw that sack of flour on them, and then light them up with the cannon. Surprise the crap out of them. Just all at the
Alright.
same time. Just
Let chaos reign.
it'd be like a combination of a shotgun blast and a flashbang going off on them.
Okay, so tell me exactly what happens here. Who's holding actions? What are the triggers? All that good stuff.
Okay,
So
so
who's gonna open the door?
I mean, Bucky's willing to open the door if we're committed to this.
How are you going to open the door?
We're gonna just kick it open.
Okay, so Bucky's
Well-
gonna kick the door open.
But if there's another plan, we can do that.
either way, the door's got to get busted open, and then immediately upon that door opening, fairy fire gets cast into the room.
Where
at
into the
first,
room?
At the first,
Here, I think.
like, I want to say enemy, but I don't know if that's too specific.
But the thing is, we know that the enemy, from what Slobber Chop is telling
Oh,
me,
yeah, they're
is
invisible.
he's invisible. So Winnie will
Okay.
go in with Slobber Chops, and it's so weird saying that name. I'm just gonna call him Slobber, or I'm gonna go in with Slobber. Maybe Tibbs and Ferris come in with me so we can point out where this creature is, hit him with the flower, and fairy fire, and then rain hell down on him.
Okay, so what I
Figuratively
understand
and literally.
is Bucky's going to kick the door down. Winnie is then going to step in and see if Slobberchops alerts on anything. Then Ferris is going to cast Fairy Fire in the direction directed by you and Slobberchops.
Is that what we think is good? Do we all like this plan?
Yes, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the moment that hits, the cannon is directed to fire at it with fire.
Okay. Bucky, you may kick when ready.
No. We shouldn't be concerned, Austin. It's a cute little flying cat.
Look, all I'm saying is this is the pet cat of the family we're here to capture/murder.
To be fair, their own butler of half a century is not too thrilled with them at the moment. That cat's probably not too happy.
Just throwing it out there. All right.
It's
does
also
anyone wanna
smarter
bump
than
up
half
a
the
space?
party.
And we fed it.
Does Winnie want to bump up a space so I can kick the door?
It's a double door. You're good. Okay, got it.
I'm like way in the back. All right, so we're gonna kick the door open.
And then I'll do some monk shit to get in.
Okay. Monk shit. So, you kick the door open. You
Follow.
see a large dining room with an iron chandelier hanging above a black oak dining table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs carved to look like devils. The fireplace dominates one wall, flanked by red curtained windows. A handsome glass-doored wine cabinet standing against one wall. Slobberchops immediately looks up towards the chandelier, hisses onto it, his claws digging lightly into your shoulder as he stands up top there, Winnie, and hisses up at the chandelier.
I point up at the chandelier and say, Ferris, up!
Ferris aims directly at the chandelier, and he casts Fairy Fire.
Seeing all of this go down, the 3 creatures on top of the chandelier immediately drop out of invisibility. Fairy Fire goes off. They will make dex saves. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So dex saves from all 3. DC? 14?
Yep.
Binkies crossed.
Binkies crossed.
No damage. Put a purple dot on any of them that are affected. One of them fails and is glowing with a purple light. The rest of them have ditched their invisibility and turn towards you on the chandelier, hissing, and we will now roll initiative.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, I guess the fire doesn't make a difference because they're imps. Yay. Or, blah, 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 not imps.
They're imps.
Finally.
Oh. Are imps fire resistant?
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, then it doesn't matter if my
Fire immune.
Fairy fire does not actually burn. It just
No,
Right.
no, for the cannon,
Oh,
because
okay.
that was part of the action chain.
And...
Give me just a second. There we go.
Am I going first?
The games have not rolled yet.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I rolled that high.
Probably not. Okay.
Oof.
You turds.
I'm gonna
Oh, there is one that goes
first.
before me.
Slobberchops. It is safe to say that as soon as the imps revealed themselves, Slobberchops bailed.
That's fine.
That's a cat.
Okay,
I would have kicked him off my shoulder to safety anyway.
got it. Okay. Imps. Alright, the first one is going to fly straight off the chandelier and right towards you, Winnie. This is the one that is fairy fired. 21 to hit, Winnie.
Hits.
For 7 piercing and a con save. Good luck, it's a big one.
21.
Fantastic. You save. Taking half of 17, you take 7 poison. Right?
Or how much total?
8 poison. You take 8 poison. Math is hard.
What was
7 piercing and 8 poison, so 15?
15?
Anna.
Anna is going to send her spiritual weapon. Let's see. 20 feet right here, please.
Okay, spiritual weapon is going to be gone after this encounter. I forgot it was still there, but we can keep it up for this much longer. We will say it has been like 9 minutes and 40 seconds.
Okay, then she make it count. She's going to, I think, swing it at the. Sorry. Let's swing it at this one. If you can move it right here, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Swing it at this one. And 1 second. 23 is good enough for me.
23 is good. And which one are you swinging at?
The northmost one.
Got it. 9 points. Fantastic. Oh, only 8 because it's not a crit.
Oh, right. 8. Yes, sorry.
Okay. All right. It certainly did not like that.
Imagine not. I'm going to use my move. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 12. Yeah, okay. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Can I end up over here on this side of it? Is that okay? Like,
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm just going to stab the one that I already hit with my glaive. And I know I'm on top of that other one, but
No, get that one. It's down already.
What can you do?
8 does not hit.
8 does not hit. Does 11 hit?
It does not.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm going to use one of my War Priest actions to swing again, please.
Okay. Awesome.
21. I'm going to take it.
All right.
Wait, is it covered with fairy fire?
It is not. This is the only
No.
one that has fairy fire on it.
The one right in front of me.
Oh, you're swinging at the other one. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, the one I've already hit once.
21 hits. 3 is
slashing.
enough. Oh.
It's not, is it?
I forgot it has magic resistance. Let me check. We do round down here, unfortunately. It has 1 hit point
okay.
left.
It's okay. I'll cry about it later.
Alright. Brings us to that imp. Vengeance! 17 to hit.
Miss.
Alright. Winnie.
I'm gonna bonk the one in front of me.
At advantage.
At advantage for 19.
Okay, takes 3 slashing.
And I'm gonna spend a key point for flurry of blows. So 2 unarmed strikes. 11 and 11, so those probably
do
don't
not
hit. Cool. And I get +2 to my AC, so I'm at 18 AC right now.
Okay. What is Rhea going to do?
Rhea's gonna, pardon me, run by the boys to come to this one and do another multi-attack. So 2 swipes with the long sword.
22 hits.
For 22. 4 slashing.
2 slashing.
So 2 slashing. And a 14.
14 hits.
For 3
3
slashing.
Fantastic.
And that is it.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Wow, it is really crowded right at the doorway.
We are.
It's not
can
like
I
there's a fireball coming or anything.
Don't even joke.
Don't. That's not a
we're
word
just
we
gonna-
use here.
Step over here and bonk the one that everyone's been wailing on.
Okay.
Yeah.
One with fairy fire. Or a 9.
You don't say fireball.
Oh, 9 will not hit, I'm assuming.
No, it will not.
I mean, that's gonna be turn. I can't necessarily leave.
Tiberius.
Oh, considering the fact he's back here and there's folks in the way, he's just
You can come up here.
Oh, I know.
You can
But
move here.
As he is moving, folks.
Winnie will press herself up against the door jamb to let Tibbs in.
He's going to aim across at the one in front of Anna and take it with his light crossbow right quick.
14's good.
Okay.
And this one?
Yes.
Okay, down it goes.
For 9. Yeah, the dueling style just applies there. Then he drops the crossbow, lifts shield and draws his let's say he's using his flail this time, and gets ready for this one up here.
Got it.
I love that you're a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go. Tibbs comes in for a sting. It is a 15, Tibbs.
Swats to the side with a shield.
Fantastic. Brings us to Ferris. They hit hard, but they don't hit a lot. Ferris, you there?
Sorry, my mic was muted. He's going to raise up his staff, and he's going to shoot a ray of frost over at the one by Tibbs.
Nice.
Lots of nat ones flying today.
We're on a spectrum.
We're going to take sessional on this one.
Got it. 21 hits.
We were real good, then real bad.
4 cold.
Then, that cannon can't do anything right now, can it?
Not against fiends like this, no.
Yeah, I was hoping I could make it tackle.
Where-
Hang on, I gotta move stuff so I can actually get to the tokens.
Got it.
So yeah, everything's still in that spot where the Raven one currently is. Yeah, so Eldritch Cannon's useless at the moment. So the bird will also attack the one by Tibbs. For strike.
15 hits.
Cool. I do not remember how to roll damage for.
Should be able to just click on the
click
strike.
Attack.
Okay, so 4 force.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Nice.
you wanted this one?
Nope. The one by
Got
Tibbs
it.
again.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's a ranged attack that it does. Double check that. Otherwise, I can just fly to it and do it.
Work. Alright. Anything else?
She did, baby.
That will be in a turn.
Imp! Alright, many targets. So many targets. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's you, Ferris.
Crap. I was gonna say, did you factor in the both the cannon and the bird
Oh,
as
this
targets?
thing's too smart to try and take those things out. It wants the owner. It is an 18 to hit.
Ah, crap. Okay.
4 piercing, and I need a con save.
Save.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
17 succeeds. You only take half the poison, which is 5. So 4 piercing, 5 poison.
Jeez. 9 damage total.
These are just the babies, too, guys. These are just the little guys.
Yeah, but you know what?
Yeah, but look at its butt. It's sharp.
It's
Yeah,
got a
it's got a
sharp
pointy
butt.
butt.
It does got pointy butt. All right. Anna.
Spiky butt.
Oh, don't talk about the spiky butts. So Anna is going to swing her spiritual weapon at this one
Okay.
and make murder.
Murder.
I know you're counting them, sweetheart. You're doing a good job.
12 does not hit.
I already used my inspiration. Okay, then
Yeah.
I'm going to take my actual attack at the one that's kind of in the middle of everybody.
You have advantage. 15 hits.
Hooray! For 7 slashing.
Down it goes.
And just checking something. I could do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
That would only leave me with one more.
Oh, then don't do it. Don't do it. Save it.
All right. Yeah. Who's Winnie? You fuck him up. Go over there and get him.
Yeah.
Are you dropping my stuff, kiddo? No. Okay.
All done, Anna?
Yes. Thank you. And spiritual weapon will die at that point, I think.
Winnie, you're up. It'll die at the end of combat.
Alright,
You're good.
I am gonna pull out my short bow and take a pop at it and spend another key point. Wait, hold on. Bonus action. I'm gonna use my Kensei shot. I'm just reading what it does again. Bonus action. Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to bump up and not spend it's not a key point, to add an extra d4 of damage to my short bow.
Oh.
Why is it plus?
Did
I don't
you
know why
add-
it's plus 3.
That is weird. Let's see where that's coming from.
Oh, because it's... Okay, it's just 17. The plus 3 is for the damage.
Okay.
Because it's a d4.
Okay,
I
so that
clicked
should be
it too
applying.
early.
It should be applying to the damage, not to the attack roll.
Yeah.
Got it. 17 hits.
So I can... Cool. And then I'll click it now.
Okay.
And then 8 damage. 8
It does
piercing.
take 4 piercing, but that is enough to skewer it and drop it.
Yeah, so I'll keep them separate.
And with that, we are going to drop out of initiative.
When he's gonna fall to the floor out of breath. I hate these little shits.
Slobberchop
There's
flies over to the dead one, growls at it, and knocks it off the table.
Good slobber chop. We don't like them either.
I think it's time to head upstairs.
Bucky's gonna stand Winnie up and use lay on hands for 10.
Thank you.
That is it for lay on hands, guys. So
We're not gonna open up any of these other doors down here to see if there's anything of interest, or
I mean, I'm curious.
Well, we know there's nothing too interesting in here because... Or we don't, but I'm assuming it's going to lead into the door that I went to down here with Slobber, and it was all Gucci in there. He didn't get all...
I'd say it's safe to open it. I'm just
Go
Ferris
ahead.
is just gonna open it.
You are looking into a parlor. A high-backed chair facing a pair of padded couches and a coffee table. Thin drapes cover the windows. Tapestry hanging on the north wall depicts burning angels falling from the sky into a pit of fire.
Okay.
Are these also tapestries that look like, hey, these are nice, let's buy them? Or do they look like older?
That
or...
one looks like it was bought with more intention. It's not very elegant, it's not very pretty, it's just got that scene on it. Burning angels falling from the sky into a pit of fire.
I'd do a religion check maybe to see if if it is significant.
You may.
Thank you. Let's see here. Huh. Jeez, I am on fire tonight. Like, in not the good way.
Yeah, it does not appear... No significance that you can immediately recognize.
Can we look behind the tapestry, see if there's any thing on the other side of it?
Sure.
Both the wall and the tapestry itself?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
You are.
You think I'd have it memorized where that is by now? Hey, I'll take that. 18.
So, Ferris, as you take a look behind the tapestry, you don't notice anything. There's nothing there. However, as you turn out towards the rest of the room, you do notice that at the base of the chair, the high-backed, black padded chair, there appears to be a box underneath, like attached to the bottom of the seat.
Can I inspect to see, is it like a lock on it, or is there anything discerning symbol or anything on it that I would recognize?
It doesn't appear to be locked. It's kind of like a little partially hidden compartment attached to the bottom of the chair.
Ferris would more than likely just open the box.
Okay.
What's
Slowly.
There is an ornate silver dagger inside.
Everything's telling me not to, but he picks it up.
Okay. It is weighted perfectly. It is obviously designed for function and form.
God, I want to cast Detect Magic so bad, but he brings it out to the party and shows them. Look what I found, guys.
Does it look like any of the daggers from the Dead 3?
It does not.
It's not a wiggly dagger.
No.
Oh, you know what? As a guy that like makes stuff and is raised by a dwarf, would he recognize the style of the dagger of it being of a certain make at all, or
Make a history check.
Oh, and I'm proficient in history. Ah, crap. You think proficiency would be an advantage?
Could I know I don't exactly have as high of an int as Varus, but
A weapons expert.
I do have proficiency with history.
Okay.
Is it okay for me to make a check as well?
Indeed, go ahead.
I assume you could assist.
14. Okay. So it doesn't ring any bells for either of you immediately. No specific history or lore behind daggers of this particular style. However, you both are able to determine that because of its intricate design and mainly the fact that it's functional, this is a silvered weapon. You would both be able to remember from lore and from other experiences you've heard about adventurers fighting fiends and other such magical creatures, that this weapon would bypass their resistances.
I think we hold on to this.
Yes, I will definitely tell Varus that it can bypass that resistances there.
It is a silvered dagger.
Do you want to keep hold of this, Varus?
So we can do one of two things. I can give it to somebody, at least for now, and actually put it to use immediately, but I think down the line I would eventually like to use it probably to make something or to enhance something to give us a little more use out of it down the line.
There is certainly enough silver here to melt down and silver one of your other weapons. But that would obviously take time.
Yeah. So for now, do we know what the attack stats would be on it, or?
It's a dagger. It's a silvered dagger. So the only difference between it and a normal dagger is the fact that it bypasses resistances on creatures that say that they take damage from silver weapons.
I'm thinking either Tibbs or Winnie would probably be best with it, unless somebody else thinks otherwise, or maybe Rhea.
I'm good for ever has it. Like if nothing else, anyone could at least toss it at something if they needed to.
Yeah. I think I have proficiency with daggers, so I don't care whoever takes it. Or simple weapons.
With them, then yeah.
Daggers count as simple weapons.
Yeah, it's simple weapons that I have, not specifically daggers.
Yeah.
I say we give it to Winnie then. She'd probably be better at throwing it at something too, if we need to.
I will add it to my inventory for now, but I also wrote it down in the group loot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just getting the stats for it. Winnie takes the dagger and just puts it like in the top of their boot. Thanks, Ferris.
That does imply that the Van Thampers, they may not trust their these demons as much as what's his face had let on. They may have a rocky partnership here. We should be extra careful.
They did try to murder Amric when they realized he was going to be captured.
Mm-hmm.
That is something you all saw.
Yeah, from the demon side, we know for sure that they are not as partial. We don't know from what Emmerich, how he seemed.
Correct.
You know,
Are these
it
windows
appeared
open?
that they did not know that they were more comfortable with the other thing, but now that we know that they do have preparations in place here, perhaps they're not, so it isn't just a one-sided
Right.
thing. We know that now.
Bucky, the windows are shuttered.
You able to open them?
Can.
Oh, they didn't do anything.
It's because I put blocks in front of them earlier.
Oh, what is... Was that one of the dead imp?
Oh, I just dragged him out there to get him off the screen.
Okay.
But
I
yes,
was
yes,
like,
it is.
oh my.
Oh my.
What is happening outside? Just was curious if there's anything to see out there.
Bushes.
We looking in any of these other rooms down here before we go upstairs? So I know there were quite a few that we didn't open back this way.
I think we opened all of them.
There were some on the other side of the kitchen area, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, there were a bunch in the kitchen that we didn't open. I'm sure they're all pantries, but you never know if there might be something. I am missing... Crap. There's my bird.
Is Slobber back on my shoulder?
Yes, yes, he is.
Yeah, a kitty buddy. Small things in the games that make me happy. Little cat on my shoulder.
Hey, Slobber, what's his name? Slobber what now?
Slobberjaws?
Slobber chops.
Slobber Chops.
Slobber
Slobber
chops.
Chops.
Slobber chops.
How,
Slobs for short.
Hey, Slobs, how are these doors over here? How do they make you feel, bud?
When he comes over with them on his shoulder.
He seems bored and disinterested.
I give him another piece of pocket
And-
bacon.
Open.
Yep, let's take a peek.
It is a pantry. Food and drink are stored on the shelves. Tiberius, you see another storage room, but this one has stairs leading down.
Before we go down, Anna will probably grab like one or two of those bottles and just stuff a cloth into the top of them.
So you went into the wine, but so you're still in the dining room. Are you talking about
sorry.
the wine bottles
Yes.
in the dining room?
I got lost. Where is everybody?
No, you're
Okay.
good. So there is a very large armoire type of thing with a bunch of bottles in that area. Is that the bottles you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
Not lighting them, just stuffing the tops with some fabric. Tablecloth. looks like it would
Roll
be-
a d20, please.
Sure.
Anna. You. How many bottles did you take?
2.
Roll another one.
Oh. No,
Okay.
no. Something bad happened, didn't it?
You may proceed.
Where is everybody?
We're in the kitchen.
Yeah, we're looking through the pantries and all that.
I
Thursby.
hushly call over Anna. Do we want to go up or do we want to go down?
I think we want to go up, guys. I feel like the
Up.
tower.
First, and then, because if it's like the previous one where they were hiding in the sewer, this area, before we don't want to go down, there'd be a problem, and then us be cut off.
I say we ask the cat which way is the. Well, we can either ask where the danger is or where Van Thamper is.
It's a good idea.
Hey, Slobs.
Slobs.
Oh, did we open the store, by the way? Over here.
The one by to be. Oh, this one? No, we have not. Me and Slobber Chops go over to this store, and I look at him.
He's practically falling asleep.
Damn,
There's
okay.
nothing.
Broom closet.
I swipe at the brooms. No, I'm kidding. I look at Slobber Chops. Hey, Slobs. Where is Duke Van Thamper? She up?
Roll an
Can I look up?
check.
Okay. I'm gonna take the 21.
Good call.
Haven't used your inspiration yet today?
Nope. I
Okay.
was gonna use it, but you told me not to.
Indeed, I remember. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. Slobberchops looks around a minute, and then he looks towards the door that Tibbs is at.
Oh.
Kind of gestures in that direction.
Can I also make an insight check? Make sure the cat is not playing us for a fiddle?
Sure.
See, you don't trust the cat either.
I mean, I don't trust anything. I'm Winnie.
So I would
He
like
seems
to
fine.
touch.
Not even
Tib-
Bucky.
I would.
Go ahead, Ace.
I'd like to touch Tibbs' shoulder and also cast protection of good and evil on him.
10 minutes. Starting now.
I think immediately during that, I'm going to cast or use the spell slots to change my cannon over and refresh it over into a Force Ballista.
Okay.
And it's going to attach itself to Tiberius' shoulder for now.
Okay, so straight down, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Going spelunking.
Going downstairs.
Slobs.
Okay.
Slobs he was telling me the truth, right?
He believes that is where Thalamra is.
Alright.
I'm not gonna lie, I fully trust the cat. Don't know why, but I'm Chops.
Mel trusts the cat.
He's adorable.
Winnie does, as I said in chat, Winnie has trust issues and she doesn't trust anyone fully, so she's very cautious.
Hair swoosh.
Here's whoosh. Okay, everybody. So heading down.
To a burning ring of fire.
Okay, let's group everybody up for a quick teleport. Slobber Chops will not be descending into the basement. He says, no,
Aw.
fuck that.
My slobs.
Truly the smartest of all of us.
No doubt.
I'll come back for you.
He lies
So,
on one of the...
Are we gonna like? Sorry.
He plays out on one of the counters.
Give him another piece of bacon before I leave.
So has the game plan turned into murder the Van Thampers and steal their cat?
That was, I mean, the cat is now a bonus, but that was always Winnie's plan, is to kill how do you say her name? Thalamra? Thalamra. That she does not like this woman. She despises her. She hates her more than she hates orcs. And Winnie hates
Just
orcs.
pointed out that, and then we're gonna steal their cat.
It's not stealing if the cat wants to come with us.
Can I get a marching order, please?
I assume
Winnie
since I
would-
have that protection from evil and good that I'd be close to the front.
Winnie would probably be in the middle, and then Rhea would be like right behind Winnie.
Okay,
You want
so
Bucky in the front or the back?
I'll be at the back.
Bucky in the back. Okay. Tibbs in front. Winnie in the middle with Rhea. Okay.
I'll be right behind Tibbs then.
And Varys is just somewhere in the middle, towards just anywhere in the middle, doesn't matter, as long as he's not in the first two or the front two, I should say.
It immediately begins to get drafty as you all head down the stairs. The smell of sewer begins to reach your nose. It's faint, as if somebody's gone through a lot of effort to cover it up, but it's still there. You all exit from this staircase leading downward. You can see fire, you can see torchlight flickering near the bottom of the stairs. Just turning a corner, peeking around, you see 4 stone pillars bracing a 10-foot high vaulted ceiling of this dry cellar. Half of the barrels have brass spigots tapped into them. The room also contains 2 stacks of wooden crates, one in the middle of the room and another by the south wall. As you all turn the corner and emerge into this room, looking towards the center of the room, you all... Tiberius, you're the first to see a set of spindly purple claws kind of reach up and grasp onto the top of one of the crates and pull itself up. You see the familiar figure of one of these purple, spined devils staring up back at you. A wicked smile crosses its face.
This bitch again.
As 2 more of them emerge from behind the crates as well. And we are going to roll initiative.
Let's dance, boys.
I am lagging right now. Give me 1 second.
It's a big map.
Yeah.
Have to find me so I can click on me. Hold on. Hey, I don't.
I cannot see anything other than my token, which made it really
I
easy to
see
find.
just a little bit of light in here, but I mainly just see my token.
Yeah, there's a little bit of light in here. Not much.
All I can see is like a sliver of this.
Hold, please.
I had stuff clicked. Why didn't it do it? Because I actually rolled a good initiative that time. Let me re-roll and let me replace it with. Where were you at?
21.16.
21.16. Yes.
Let's go, Tibbs! Bring in the bonk.
Big bonk, let's do it.
Get them big boy bonks going, boy!
I've got my cheat sheet of my channel divinity thing in front of me. I'm ready to go.
Okay. Tiberius,
Alright, so
you're up first.
remember, they have disadvantage against you, buddy.
Oh yeah. And the ones I see are these near these 2 little light spots up here. I'm assuming those little circles are them, where the
So you
barrels
can
are at.
Oh, yeah, you can't see very well down here.
No.
Do I help at all for him to see?
You only shed light, and you shed dim light in a 5-foot radius, so no.
Okay, sorry, buddy. I tried.
Tiberius, you would have disadvantage against any of them that you tried to strike at since you cannot see them.
Are there any close enough to me to strike?
Not within melee range.
Are there any of them within crossbow range?
Yes, there are.
Okay. I am going to utilize one use of my fighting spirit thing to mitigate that disadvantage.
Okay.
And give me 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And where I heard one out, I'm going to shoot at, and that should just be a straight roll now.
20 hits.
Just 4 piercing, so no, that's not too much.
It takes 2 piercing.
And so I drop it and pull out. I just kind of let my I just kind of drop said crossbow, and pull out my one of my weapons and move a little closer to one of these light sources so I can see something. Well, if it'll let me move. There we go.
And my cannon is on his shoulder.
Yep. I'm not quite sure what's down here because my vision is crap down here. So if I need to be directed somewhere, please feel free to yell something out.
They are at your, like, 12, 15, 12, 20-ish.
Okay.
Okay.
Brings us to the first one of them, who is going to detach from his buddies.
Detach?
fly away from.
Oh, the way you said that, I was like, they're attached.
Ugh.
Tiberius, it backs up behind a pillar. Can you see it yet? You cannot. So you hear some whooshing in the darkness as it sends 2 tailspines heading your way. There's a 17 and a 10, Tiberius.
Both miss.
Brings us to Rhea.
Cool. So Winnie can see, but can Rhea see? A human?
She cannot. She has the same vision as Tiberius. Also, if
she-
you need to check and see what a token can see, you can do Control L. So if you click on Rhea's token and Control L, you can see what she can see.
Oh, okay. Hold on. And I'm trying to click back to be Control L. Oh, I'm lagging so bad.
Yeah, it's bad right
Okay.
now.
Hold on. I'm trying to move. I'm not trying to move her. I will move 30 feet as Rhea to this back, or 20 feet into that corner. Right here. And I will use my heavy crossbow to make a target at this one, because I think she can kind of see them. I'm trying to see. It's not.
Control L is not.
She
cannot see them.
No,
She cannot
won't
see
be
them.
able to.
Okay.
She's got to
Then
kind of
it's-
try to make a fire just in the dark, add noise like I did.
Cool. So then she will do that. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Nice.
Or 3
Two.
piercing.
2 piercing. You round down.
2 piercing. Sorry.
Of course. Right.
And that will end my turn.
The next one is going to send a pair of spines at Rhea. A 16 and a 16 to hit.
Miss. 17
Fantastic.
armor class.
The next one, perched up top, its crates is going to send a pair of spines out, one towards Ferris. Ferris, 9 to hit. The other towards Anna. Anna, 7 to hit. All misses. Brings us to Winnie.
Let me see. I'm gonna take just a step up to here. And I'm gonna throw my silver dagger at this one.
Okay.
And I can see them because I have dark vision.
Okay.
I don't mean to. I still have Kensei shot clicked on. Sorry. So it's just
17?
a straight 17.
17 hits. Which one are you shooting at?
This guy. I'm using the wrong dagger too, but hold on. Doesn't matter.
Did you intend to use the silver dagger?
Yeah, the silver dagger, but I have both the dead 3 dagger and a silver
No
dagger in
problem.
my inventory, so we'll just do that.
Can you ping which one you're aiming at?
This one.
Okay, perfect. So 7 piercing, it takes all of that.
Cool. And I threw it at him, and I am going to take a step back to the stairs.
Okay.
And end my turn.
Ferris.
Alright. He is going to cast Fairy Fire at this one.
That would encompass all 3 of them.
Perfect.
DC
Oh,
14
nice.
dexterity saving throw. Put a purple dot on any that fail. All of them succeed.
Alright, he's going to use the Force Ballista on this one then, from Tibb's shoulders.
Okay.
Put that. What's it?
17 hits.
17.
And which one are you shooting at again?
This one right
Got
here.
it. 6 force. Fantastic.
Right. Then a second. There we go. Ooh, and then Birdie does a crit on the same one.
Okay, fantastic. It got 2 strikes, 2 attacks.
Oh, it attacks twice?
Force Ballista, Force... Oh, right, you have 2...
Oh, no, this is the bird. Yep.
Okay.
This is
And
my
does it act on
Holocaust.
its own initiative? You don't gotta use your bonus action to command it?
It goes after my turn.
Okay. Alright, so for 9. Fantastic, that does take him down.
Alright.
Nice.
Very nice, very nice.
Go team.
Alright. And that'll do it.
Okay. Bucky.
Now, is there any light from the fairy fire?
It failed.
It did fail.
It hits objects as well. And I only ask because I can see literally nothing.
Okay.
You
I mean,
gotta
objects would
move
fail
at least a
immediately,
couple
so put the
squares
text of
still
Fairy
up.
Fire up.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, it is up. Scroll up just a little bit.
Okay.
Each object
Outlined
is
in
20
blue, green, or violet light, any creature in the area. Da, da, da. Okay. We'll say that you can see them, but you're still going to have disadvantage on the attack. So we'll just
That's fine.
do
I'm
this.
Trying to see how I can even. That's perfect.
But
That's really all I was
everything
looking
you
for.
can see shapes and outlines moving around in that, but you can't really focus on anything too well.
That's okay. I just wanted to be able to actually see where I needed to go.
Right.
You're dying humans and your non-dark vision eyes. Just kidding. Just kidding. Dad of love.
It's all good. That's going to be, I think, his whole movement right there.
Okay.
What do I want to do? I think we're just going to take dodge action up front here because I can't see too well. I'm not really sure what's happening.
Okay.
So we'll just dodge and hold the shield up.
Anna.
Yes. Anna is going to recast spiritual weapon, please. Right here.
Okay.
Sorry. Pew pew. Ugh. Does 13 hit?
13 does hit.
Hooray!
And you said you put it right here?
No, I had it right here,
Got
so I
it.
could hit both of them. We'll start with the one that's like directly like right here.
Okay. There's only one within range, just FYI.
Oh, I thought glaives were 10 feet.
Your spiritual weapon is not.
Oh, okay. They're right there. Yeah, that's good.
13 hits for 10. Fantastic. Okay.
And then hold on. Let's see how far I can get. Yeah, I'm gonna move Anna there. Get close because she has no concept of like her own mortality, and she's going to hit this one with her actual glaive.
Awesome.
I really like being a cleric. I could do a lot.
Cleric is my favorite class to play too. 12 does not
12
hit.
hit? Okay, well. That was a warning shot. Leave this place. Run away!
I don't think these ones are going to listen to you.
I tried.
Tips.
I am assuming it would cost like an object interaction to light a torch for myself, and Bucky can kind of see, correct?
Correct. Lighting a torch would be an object interaction. That would take your action to do.
I am still going to do it.
Okay. So now we're just going to put the torch on you.
Yeah. Go, I guess. Let me actually get where I can drag it out here. Or, like in the square right adjacent
That
to me,
works.
but,
Well, I forgot
yeah.
I actually have the torch things in this game. Nice.
there we go. That should make it where you can actually... That should make it
Interact
where
with
you
it,
can
yeah.
actually see something and attack. And
Now I can actually see stuff.
I am probably going to ease over this way and carry the torch with me, just so I can be ready to try to help out against anything. So let's pop this here. And the Force Ballista is also, but I cannot move that.
Yeah, I can. I just gotta move up so I can see it. And it's on you.
Yeah. There we go. And that is my turn.
All right. This one here is going to look towards Bucky, seeing his Hellrider armor, and it is going to narrow its eyes and swoop down towards you, Bucky. It is going to begin stabbing at you with a tined fork. That is a 21 to hit.
Jeez.
That'll hit.
Followed by a 19 with the tail spine.
That'll also hit.
Take...
Jesus.
And these are both at disadvantage from dodging? Or I guess it cancels out since...
Yeah, Tibbs has a torch up here, you can see. At disadvantage, only one of those is going to hit. The tail spine for 3 piercing and 2 fire.
A lot better than what I thought I was about to take.
Much more
I
manageable.
am. I'm glad I brought the torch up.
Yeah.
Reza.
I was like, he can't see. He's just gonna hide behind his shield while we wait for things to develop.
I'm gonna use. Ray is gonna use her movement to get here. And then she's gonna take a swipe with her, make a multi-attack with her longsword, one-handed, at the bastard in the middle.
Okay. They also turn towards Rhea. They do not seem pleased to see Hellriders here.
For a 19.
19 hits.
And then I'll just roll the second one. Second one
Seven
doesn't
does not
hit. For a 9 slashing,
Add down
so
to 4.
4.
Okay.
And that's movement. And I don't have a bonus action for her, so that's it.
Right, NPCs generally don't get bonus actions.
Okay.
All right.
Good to know.
Okay. This one's going to whip around towards Rhea and lash out at her twice with its tail. Double nat 1s off the first one, and then a crit. Oof. Okay, so that is going to be 6 piercing and 11 fire Rhea takes.
17. Youchie.
Winnie.
Winnie is going to move up here, pick up the silvered dagger that I threw at this guy, and stab this MFer that's right in front of my friends.
Okay.
Straight in where his heart should be. $14.
14 hits. Which one are you stabbing at again?
The one right in front of Key and Tibbs.
Got it.
In the center.
4
for
for
4
2
piercing. But it's a
Silver
silver
dagger
dagger.
takes the full 4, indeed.
Yeah, I picked it up from the floor from where I threw it.
Got it.
And that's my turn.
Ferris.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Ferris will pull up his staff, and he is going to use Old Reliable on this one right here, and same one that when he just hit. 17.
17 hits. Down it goes.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright. Then
Like the last one, Bucky.
Oh yeah.
17
Force
hits.
Ballista for 17.
7 force.
And okay, move out of the way again so I can click on this. 14.
14 does hit.
And the Raven comes in for 3 force.
I didn't use my bonus action, so can... Oh, never mind. I was going to... Can I bonus action throw the silver dagger to Bucky, but never mind. That won't work.
Okay.
All right.
Finishing them off, Bucky.
We are going to run up to get that flanking with Rhea
Okay.
and go for the big bonk.
Big bonk. 15 hits.
15. All right, and we are going to smite on this one. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I get the extra d6 as well.
Either way, it's plenty of damage. So,
I figured, but
Bucky, once again,
Gave
a
us
flash
fun.
of bright, radiant light, the creature vanishes.
I like to think that we like kick it into Rhea, and then she grabs it as we just swing.
Nice. Okay. Brief moment later, as you all are sitting and collecting your breath, you hear the creak of a door up above the way that you came. A brief second later, darkness envelops all of you.
Oh.
You hear a voice from the top of the stairs. Perfect! Trapped like vermin! Mother will be so pleased.
Oh.
Kill them! Kill them all! And then you hear boots, many boots, begin descending the staircase you all just came up from.
No, it's not the cat, Austin.
And we are going to pick up here next
That
week.
totally set us up.